What's up, guys? Welcome to B Sports Picks. Yesterday we went on a 6-4 day. I did give away a play for free, which it did not hit. It was fading the Lakers. I gave all the reasoning why they should have lost, but they ended up coming through and winning. So it is what it is. I did give away another free play, which was not posted on YouTube. It was on the free picks. I'm going to show you the receipts for that. So if you want access to all the free picks, make sure you go to the link in the description where it says free picks. So again, it was a slight winning day. I had a 6-4. Nothing crazy because of the losses, but still on a profitable green day. And it looked like this. I did not create a video explaining this, but I actually threw it out on the free picks. So this was an amazing, easy hit. You can see right there, the Bears not to lose by 11 at a plus 10.5, and then the under 57.5. I think the total score at the end of the day was like 17-10 or something like that. So it was a very easy win right there. You would not have gotten this play if you were not signed up for the free picks. Go to the link in the description where it says free picks and make sure you sign up for that. I'm going to hook you guys up with one play that I really like, and then I'm going to give you an option so you can check it out if you want to do a parlay and get a higher number so that you can, a better chance of hitting. But I'll leave that up to you. I'm going to give you the explanation, and then you decide what you want to do. Again, go to the link in the description, click on where it says free picks right here. Right where it says free picks, then you just sign up and you get the alerts whenever I post any free picks. Even if I don't create a video, you'll get the alert so you can get that. And then if you want to check us out for all our plays, check out the VIP section right here. Now, before I give you the play, I'm going to give you guys an exact play of what I'm playing it. And like I said, I'm going to give you an option. Check out the points, rebounds, and assists right here. These are not our final plays. These are just very strong leans on players that have been hitting their number. So, for example, Nurkic right here, 26.5. He's hit this 7 straight games in a row. I'm not going to go through each one of these, but take a screenshot if you want to check these out. Do your own research. These are not final plays. These are just players that have been hitting their lines on a hot streak. Same thing with these shots on goal. Same thing. Look, for example, this guy Theodore, he's hit this 1.5 line, shots on goal, 7 straight games in a row. All right, let me get right into the play, guys. Like I said, I have a very strong play, and then I'm going to give you the options so you can check that out if you want to get a higher line, if you have it available on your book. But I'm going to go to the sharp edge tool right here. First thing I want to look at is the sharp plays, and then it gives you a bunch of sharp plays, and then you can just kind of read over what you want. If you don't have this tool, go to the link in the description. You get 2 weeks for free. So the one I really like here is the first one, which is, it says a high 7.5 out of 10. That actually went up because of other criteria that I met here, but let me click on it so you can see what I'm talking about. The projected score here is 112 to 114, so that's a total of 226. If we go to the over-under, it started at a 227 and it's currently at a 224. So the projection is actually a little bit higher than the current line. What that means is that it dropped. So the other thing you want to notice here is that 83% of the bets, 83% of the money is coming in on the over. So this is considered a reverse line move. So again, this 227 and a 224, it dropped 3 points, even though all the money or a lot of the money is going in on the over, the line is going down. Now, this isn't speculation. This is not me just throwing out some crap. Check this out. There's a lot of insights here. Expert insights. It says that Detroit Pistons has hit on the under 5 straight games in a row. That's a 100% hit rate, 5-0 in the last 5 games. Now, if we're looking at this a little bit deeper here, if you go to OPPG, what that means is that opponent points per game, that they limit the game to 109 points. Boston does for the opponent. If you go on the other side, Detroit has them at 106. So if you put those two numbers together, that means that the opponents score roughly 110 points on one side and roughly 106 on the other side. If you put those two numbers together, that's about, 215, which is way lower than the 225, the current projection. So again, these guys are top defense on both sides. So you put that together, the line moved down. They got the top defenses on both sides, and this is why this play is looking so strong. Now, like I mentioned, I got this from the Sharp Edge tool, and right away in the morning, I got this alert, and then you'll see it's 227 went down to 224, just like I showed you, 3 points down, and it's saying take a strong look at the under 227.5. I try to go in here and look at the injury report. There is a couple of injuries on this side, especially Tatum. He's been out for the whole season already, so it's not a big deal as far as the numbers go, but they are healthy, and the biggest thing in this situation is not the injuries. It's not a back-to-back situation. The biggest thing is the strong defense on both sides and the reverse line move going against the public. So again, very quickly, I'm going to just give you 5 key points on why this is so powerful. The reverse line move, it went to 3 points on the under, even though the money's coming in on the over. The projection is 226, which is actually lower than the starting number. Detroit has hit this 100% of the time in the last 5 games. And again, both teams are top A rated defenses. Now, before I give you the slip, guys, I really appreciate if you can hit like, subscribe. We're at about 3,300 subscribers. Let's get to 4,000. I really appreciate the people that are commenting. That really helps get the video pushed out. If you know a buddy that likes doing this kind of stuff, make sure you share it. And then again, what I was saying is that if you want to get the number up instead of a 227, which I'm going to give you right now, the slip, you can get it at a higher number if you take OKC on the money line, and that'll bring the juice down. And then at the same time, you can go to that 227. You can probably get it at a 237 on the under. I'm not doing that in this scenario because of all the strong information I gave you already. I'm taking it straight up without the OKC. But if you wanted a higher chance of hitting this, you're taking that extra risk with OKC, but you would get that 237 number on the under. So that's the play, guys. Under 227, Detroit and Celtics. Thank you so much. Let's have a great day.